What's up, guys? Fuad here, back in the bazoonin with another video. Wait, no, it's not a video, it's a live stream. What am I talking about? It's a late Saturday night. Your boy's head is all over the place. But, guys, it's a bit of a different one today. We're not talking about football, or as my counterpart over here calls it, soccer. We're not talking about
Soccer?
any of that.
You guys have football over there?
Bro, we have football out here, man. But listen, guys, as you can see from the title of the video and the headline right there, Dubois versus Joyce is taking place very shortly. Let me introduce my guest today, Steven Curreno, all the way from LA, representing KO Artist Sports. Go check his page out if you haven't already done so. He posts plenty of boxing content covering all sorts of fights all over the place. Bro, we got a big fight on tonight, man. It's going to be exciting.
Man, hey, bro. Thank you so much for having me. What's up, everybody? Man, just first and foremost, bro, I just want to congratulate you, man. Viper Sport TV has really gone a long way, bro, and it's really a dedication to your work, man. It shows how hard you work and how creative you are, man. And it's good to see you. Good to see you thriving in this, man. But yeah,
learning from the best.
Yeah, brother. This fight, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. These guys, I feel like this fight's coming a lot sooner than I would have thought. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're both pretty young in their careers still. Like,
young in their career, but Dubois pretty old, man. Dubois not young at all. Like,
how old
he's old.
Dubois?
Not Dubois, sorry, not Dubois. Joyce. Joyce is pretty old. He's 35.
Joyce is old, but isn't what's his record like?
He's very young in the professional game, correct?
Right. Yeah, it's like around 10, isn't it, or something like that? Like,
a bit more than that, I think. Let me just pull it up. I'm just leaving the screen right there. Just got have you got the fight on? Have you got the channel on?
I do. I got it on. Yeah.
So knowing I got BT, so it's on BT Sport right here in the UK, and yeah, I only have that on my phone, so I'm watching it on my phone. But it's still good quality, so it's good. So yeah, let's have a look. Joe Joyce, 35, and he is look, he is 11-0. So
yeah, I thought he had like 10 fights. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
that just kind of surprises me because I feel like he's kind of been on, well, but you're right, he is 35, but he's definitely been on a fast track. I feel like they've been trying to get him, I know Sam Jones, Joe Joyce's manager, talked him up a lot. Sam was out here in LA for a while. I kind of know Sam and Joe Joyce. Just I had the privilege of being, because I'm covering boxing out here. They were with Abel Sanchez for a little while. And I think they were kind of taking Joe Joyce, kind of taking him around to gyms, because I actually remember seeing Joe Joyce. I want to say one of the first times sparring. Who's the dude that Dominic Brazil?
Yeah, we got knocked out by Wilder in a few rounds. In a round.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, he got right, exactly. Yeah, and he's the first one to take AJ past the first round or something, right? Because he took him.
Yeah, he was the first one to take AJ past like the 5th or something. After
he took him into the 6th or something. Yeah, like AJ hadn't been past like 3 rounds for a while or something. And
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I remember seeing Joe Joyce the first time. Then that was actually at when Dominic Brazil was with Manny Robles and Estrellita Hasso, the guys who ended up taking Andy Ruiz to the championship. Yeah,
the heavyweight championship.
Yeah,
we'll be talking about that. So basically, guys, me and Steven have known of each other for a while, but we really got to know each other about a year ago. We covered the Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz fight, which is obviously historical because it took place over in Saudi Arabia. We've got plenty of stories to talk about that. You'll see it through the next hour or so as we wait for the fight to come up. But yeah, man, that was they did. Yeah, so he did move into that team. That was pretty interesting though, because he didn't really stay there for long, did he, Joe?
Yeah, I don't think. I honestly just remember Joe Joyce being with Manny and Estrellita just to spar, I think, Dominic. And I think Sam Jones was kind of taking around, like, just kind of trying to figure out where Joe Joyce could kind of land here in LA, and if they're just trying to get him some more training and like different training, I guess, or something.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and but Sam, Sam's animated, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Sam is like, so like talking to Sam, even like Sam was telling me stories about like Tyson Fury and some of the crazy
Mm.
stuff, kind of like locker room.
He's very outspoken. I love that about him.
Yeah, I
I
got a lot
love
of love for Sam. But
it.
yeah,
You know what?
so
I gotta say as well, I can't not, because I know we're gonna be talking about this fight a lot because we're basically commentating on it as we see it and watch it. But a lot of the comments are about Jake Paul. Jake Paul fighting
mm,
tonight, Mike Tyson. I'm not gonna lie, I can't be bothered to stay up for it. It's so late, man. But I know you are gonna be watching it, bro. I can't even get my head around that it's still happening. It's crazy.
I'm man, we've talked about this before, man. I'm a fan of the YouTube fighting stuff. Like I'm a fan of that stuff. Like um, I think maybe before as like just a hardcore fan, I was kind of like like it's disgracing boxing and like just stuff like that. But to be
Yeah.
honest, man, like I'm definitely of the idea that like it's hard to be a boxing fan, my bro. It's hard to be,
Yeah, man.
you know
People
what I
don't
mean?
get it.
Like
People don't get it.
yeah, like it's hard to be a boxing fan. Like and it's so different from other like the other kind of major fight company, really not even sport of MMA, but just in UFC. Like if you're a UFC fan, the best fighter is gonna fight the next best fighter, like, and you know who it
Mm.
is, you know what's coming, like, and it's so hard to get, like I like we could sit here and talk about the winner of this fight fighting AJ or fighting Wilder or something, but how many fights is that really away? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
how, like if for
exactly.
something like that to really happen, like with
No, I
UFC,
agree.
these guys would probably be fighting for the number 4 or 3 spot or something like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No,
And
exactly.
then
The
and you would
the
know
UFC,
they were going to get the shot eventually.
yeah, the UFC is good like that, man. That's why, like, I think that's one of the main reason I became a fan. I think anyone who's in combat, into combat, as long as you're open-minded, whether you're a UFC fan or a boxing fan or MMA fan, should I say, you're obviously
Mhm.
going to take to the other sport a little bit. But like as a boxing, like pure boxing fan, you turn to the UFC and you see these mega fights happening all the time, like month after month, and they just make it so much more easier. Boxing is just a headache, and that's why I'm not going to even lie to you, bro. That's one of the main reasons I turned my attention to making content in football. Like no one even cares anymore because they lose interest. They're like, all right, now this is just confusing, I'm just gonna leave. But for me, the roots are still in boxing, so we gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a prime example though. Two guys early in their career taking that risk and really just putting it on the line so early. It's good to see.
Yeah, no, this is that's why I'm excited, because when I heard about this fight first being made, I'm like, wow, like this, I really would have thought this fight was 2, 3 years away, maybe, while
Yeah.
they both made a name for themselves, and then kind of became, especially with all the heavyweight titles in England now, like that's where it's at for the heavy, right now, like currently, like, so you but the fact that they're risking it, man, credit to both these guys. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it plays out. Joe Joyce has a chin, man. That guy has a chin.
He fucking does
And
have a chin. His chin is, he walks through shots like he's fucking made of just steel, just pure steel, man. The way he takes it, and like not even just his chin. I remember when he fought Brian Jennings, bro. I was ringside for that fight. We were covering it, and I was watching it, and I saw the very moment that Brian Jennings put his fucking legs into a body shot, and it just went. But the man didn't move. He just came forward. He was nothing. As crazy. Some people saying, please stream Jake and Mike Tyson. Listen, if this video gets up to amount of views, I might do. I just don't know if it's worth me staying till 5 a.m. or waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning to watch that fight. Because quite frankly, I don't think a lot of people will be up to watch the Mike Tyson. From my following anyway. I know a lot of people will, but I know a lot of the subscribers on this channel are younger, so I don't think you guys will be up at 5 a.m. watching the fight. But we'll see. Right now in the ring, we've got Hamza Shiraz. Guys, if you're not watching it, by the way, it's free on BT Sport. It's not a pay-per-view fight. You can literally, if you have BT Sport, just switch it on, and you're gonna see a crazy fight in a bit. Right now, we got the co-main event between Hamza Shiraz and I'm not gonna lie, I can't even remember this guy's name, but Shiraz is a good friend of mine, and I'm telling you now, Steven, watch this fight. This guy is talented, bro. This guy is very talented.
What weight class? Oh, super welterweight, 154.
Yeah, for the Euro, he's got the European. He's he's like the Thomas Hearn of the division, very young and dangly, but up.
But he hits that hard too.
He can hit hard. Yeah, he can hit hard. He's got a few first round KOs in the bag.
All right, let's see.
So Shiraz is 21 years old. He's fighting Pito, who's 33. Shiraz 6'3", Pito 5'11", and super welterweight. WBO European title on the line. Let's see some of these comments. I wish Maradona was here. Watching Chelsea play tomorrow. Listen, R.I.P. Diego Maradona, absolute legend in the game. But if I'm honest, guys, I doubt he would be watching the Chelsea game because I don't think he was a Chelsea fan. Team KSI, of course, we're repping KSI. Let's hope no Jake Paul insiders are watching. What was your experience?
I know out there, huh?
You covered the KSI Logan fight. We spoke about it, but for the people watching, so talk me through that fight, because a lot of the guys, who's watching this, they probably weren't there, obviously, and you had the privilege to cover it. How was it, man?
It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. Much different from like the regular, definitely way different than a regular boxing crowd. Boxing crowds here especially are like very nationalistic. So, I'm here in LA. So if a Mexican's on the card, we're pro him. And if, that's basically it. But no, yeah, there's, and seeing that, it was a bunch of kids. There was a lot of kids everywhere. And it was kind of crazy. It was like, wow, like normally it's like adults, young adults, like you see kind of like, young adults with like their older fathers and stuff, because their fathers, remember going to the fights at the Grand Olympic and, kind of like old school, like spots out here where like, old school greats like Alexis Arguello used to fight all the time at the Grand Olympic and things like that. And so you see kind of generations, but man, Paul KSI was like, it was just all kids. It was all kids, all like, kind of wanting to be YouTuber kids, like with the crazy, like, just kind of like had a lot of like just very like attention getting type stuff everywhere, and my live stream was super lit that day, like because I was behind the scenes, so I just kind of put Jake Paul KSI behind the scenes, and it shot up, man. I had like thousands of people watching at one time, and
wow.
I would even ask people because I was backstage. That was another kind of cool thing about it, was that boxing. It's a little loose on regulations, I guess you'd say, for like press events here and there. You know what I mean?
Let's not go into that, because then we'll have too many insiders.
Right.
We know that for a fact.
I'll tell you this: KSI Logan Paul was loose. Like it didn't. Wow. I was like with like in front of Jake Paul, like or Logan Paul, just that's like talking to him as we were watching.
That's why there was so much footage of the dressing rooms post fight, wasn't there? Like everyone invaded the Paul's dressing room, didn't they?
We're back there, bro. Like all of us were like for the press conference at least, right? Like it was just we could all do whatever. Like I walked with Logan on the way. I was asking my fans as I was watching, as I was like backstage. Just who do you guys want me to follow, like KSI or Logan? And people were voting, and it just so happened Logan kind of crossed in front of me. I was like, well, we're going with Logan because he's like he came off on my side of the stage. So, but it was super loose, and it was cool, and they were cool guys. They were like, but both of them were cool guys. You could tell they didn't like each other. The insults were pretty extreme for like boxing wise, like talking about each other's moms and stuff like that. Like the mom was
these
there.
Men are mad, bro. I can't even lie. These men. I'm excited, man. I'm all for it. I know you know that. I'm all for YouTube boxing because I know if there's any boxing that my audience likes, it's definitely YouTube boxing.
Right.
So we're growing into that, and I can't wait till the next one, man. I wish if this lockdown wasn't how it is, I would be there tonight for the Jake Paul thing because it would be so worth it just to be there and cover whatever.
This is here in LA, bro.
I know it's at
at the
Staples,
Staples
isn't it?
Center. It's like here. Yeah.
I know exactly. So that they would have been double good, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything I'm saying, it would have been double good. But
It would have been awesome.
first round just ended the Shiraz fight. Very slow start, but he's feeling it out. I don't know if you saw glimpses there. He's just quite cool and collected, calm and collected. Just
He's
feeling
got
it out.
he's got a very nice little left hook to the body under the elbow there. I saw that.
That's the range, bro. Man's got long arms, you know.
He's very long. He's a very long dude.
Very long arms. I hope Jake Paul gets knocked out. Listen, let's not hope that happens. You know what's one thing?
Are you guys like? I know you're pro KSI, but so you guys are like against the Pauls too, or you can't?
No,
like,
so I'm not. I'm actually not against the Pauls. I mean, I made that one video I told you about yesterday,
right.
Which was more of a thing where I was just saying how I felt at the time, but
right.
I do, it's mainly the younger lot. I posted a video yesterday on TikTok or the day before, and I put basically I do like a 20-second fight preview real quick, just snappy. And I did the Jake Paul one, and I said this shouldn't last very long. I think Jake Paul's gonna wipe him out in the very early rounds. Nate's a basketballer, come on. And people are like, "Oh, you're from the UK. How could you?" I was like, "Bro, they have beef. I have nothing to do with it. Jake's a good fighter. How can you really give him shit? He's done mad things. Everyone has done mad things, but he can fight. Shit, he can fight.
I think because he sees he's good at it, he takes it more seriously. Like he was in Big Bear, like leading up to his fight with what was your guy over there that he fought? Gibber. Yeah. I was doing research and he did.
Gibbs trying to get a fight. Gibbs trying to get a fight with a TikTok star now, Bryce Hall. It's all going off. It's all going off.
It's going off.
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, I will get in the ring, no danger. Let my followers and subscribers go up. I'm going in there. I will take on Bryce Hall. I'll take on anyone.
Oh man, yeah. And Jake Paul was in Big Bear, like had like a Toyota that broke down, like wasn't like living like Jake Paul life. He was like, he had to get AAA to tow him out, like all that stuff, But he takes it seriously, like, and I think the fact that he's good at it, and I feel like probably even better than Logan is, I think that kind of motivates him a little bit more because it's like, oh shit, like even us who are boxing fans are like, yo, you can fight a little bit,
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you know what? They're talking about. I don't know if the Pauls are great at marketing, but I was watching the Impulsive podcast where Jake came on, and they say they actually would fight each other. I don't know.
That was weird, right? I heard I didn't see that, but I heard Jake talking about it.
I think it threw us off guard because in boxing, whenever there's been brothers in boxing in the same weight category, they always say, no, that's my brother, I'm not going to fight him. But I think with these lot, it's like their business, so they know what they're doing. Like, fuck it, we'll throw hands, we'll probably sparred so many times. Let's throw hands and look, there's no personal, we'll just make some money. Either way, it's family, I think they don't give a shit. I think they would actually do it. I don't think they're trying to sell it by talking. They would actually get in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That would be crazy, man. I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked, I guess, because the way I've heard him talk about it is like, wow, like, like Logan's like Jake could get it.
Yeah, I know. Like, they both said it to the paparazzi, didn't they?
Yeah. I heard Jake say it on. I think the Schmo interviewed him. And he said something about it, and I was like, "What the hell? This is a thing for real?" I was like, "Wow, that's crazy."
West Brom beat Sheffield United 1-0. Yes, I got my prediction right on that one, guys. I told you. I've got it. I think every other prediction today was wrong. Chelsea game prediction. I've just dropped one on TikTok. I think it's going to be 2-1 tomorrow. But guys, it's not about soccer today. It's about boxing. Come on. I love you guys.
Sean Kirby said, I heard Jake Paul called out Connor. Yeah, he did. First Jake said that he wants to beat up Dillian Danis.
Listen, Jake against Dylan, I would watch it. I don't know how Dylan boxes. I don't really know.
It had to be a boxing match. It couldn't be an MMA match.
No.
Yeah, it'd have to be a boxing match. But
what do you think about Logan and Mayweather, bro?
that's terrible, bro. That I mean, it's whatever. You know, I cover it, I guess.
Of
I
course
just
you'd cover
don't.
it. You'd cover it with both hands, bro.
With both hands. But you know, Floyd is too good, bro. Like Floyd doesn't even like. I don't know.
But Steven, listen. I'm all for it, right? I'm a boxing. I'm not an expert, but I'm a boxing person. You know, we've been there. We've sacrificed a lot of time for boxing, and we learnt a lot, right? So I feel like we're qualified enough to give a solid opinion. Yes, Mayweather 99.9% would just be smart and outbox him in the way he does. But you gotta think, right? Human instinct and human capabilities. With Logan being the fucking size he is, and they just have an exhibition. What if he lands? What if he just actually clips him? What happens?
I just don't see him clipping Mayweather.
Nah.
He really is just gonna have to like run at Mayweather and like, you know, Samuel Peter style. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, you know, I'd watch it. You know, just as long as it's free, I'd watch it. As long as I'm there covering it, I'd watch it.
Exactly. Someone saying predictions for Tyson versus Jones. I guess that's the one we were getting onto while we were talking about Jake Paul. Yeah, man. You see their weigh-in yesterday, bro. It's a bit mad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They look kind of.
They're looking shady. They're looking shady, but they're looking 50-something-year-olds. I want to look like that when I'm 50-something.
It was just strange seeing like old men face off against it. Just fucking weird, bro. It was so strange, man. What are you doing, bro? Go relax. Go get your grandkids. Get a beer out and relax yourself. What you're doing, facing off against it. Can't take it seriously. Can't take it seriously.
The best was Tyson did like a full circle when he was like after he faced off, he did like a full circle and was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, we got to face this way." Yeah, poor.
Granddad.
You know, whatever, man. Let him make some money. You know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
like,
watching Shiraz right now. By the way, he's getting a bit more fluid with the way he's moving. We were talking just when he moved. He did a really nice move with his feet. It switched angles. But yeah, I thought I'd just mention
taking place out there.
I think the Royal Albert Hall, you know, but I can't really tell because obviously originally it was meant to take place at the O2, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh,
yeah, it was
like before pre-pandemic and all. Yeah,
pre-pandemic, but even I don't know. So I don't know where this is. I think this is some sort of hall in London, but I can't figure out which hall it is, to be honest with you. But yeah, you see Shiraz there switching stances, is in his comfort zone. It's definitely it maybe is Royal. That's not Royal Albert Hall. I can't tell, man. But it's some sort of hall. It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Dubois will knock out Joyce by or before the 5th round. Listen, he's got the power to do that, man. He's got the power to do it. But yeah, let's go back to Tyson. Is he gonna knock him out before the 5th round?
Well, it's going 8 rounds, right? Is that?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
8 rounds. 2 minutes. We'll see, man. I don't know what the California Commission is really gonna allow once people start getting hurt and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's
why
you know, it's. I think a lot of people think Tyson is planning on, you know, like should kind of level Roy Jones, being how bad, you know, Roy Jones' shin kind of was there towards the end. But I don't know. I feel like who knows, man. I don't know if they're really out there going to try to like. We'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? They're going to start filling each other out, and I feel like it's going to be kind of like most sparring. Like it's going to take kind of a couple rounds to warm up. You know what I mean? And
that's the one reason I don't want to stay up and watch it, though. Like I don't want to stay up and watch it and see them getting into the groove of it, and then like Tyson like starting to tee off, and then they stop it. Like, oh, you're not allowed to do that. We're going to end the fight. Like, it's just going to be such a blue ball situation. I don't want to get blue balled. I'm single as it is, bro. You know,
it's already tough out here in these streets,
bro. You know the vibes right now. It's COVID. I'm single. You know, I don't have a wife. I'm trying to get the arranged marriage. It's not happening. You know, so I need to stay away now.
You hit up your moms and all her contacts. Nothing for you.
Nothing, bro. They're not feeling me until I fix my face. So you know, vibes.
Man, see, that's you. You don't even want them, bro. You don't even want them. If they can't handle you without a tooth, bro, then,
Listen, this is what no coochie does to a man. They just be out here live streaming.
He's just out here live streaming. Oh man,
yeah, it's the live, bro. It's the live. How are you guys watching the fight or going to watch the fight? Right now, we're watching the fight. If you're in the UK, it's live on BT Sport. It's not pay-per-view, like I mentioned. It's free, so just switch BT Sport on if you've got it, and it'll be on. Where is it on in America? Is it?
It's ESPN Plus. So
Okay.
I'm actually watching the BT Sport feed as well because I see the guy when it goes to like ringside and things like that.
Okay.
He has the BT Sport mic. So yeah, man. At the time of COVID, bro, we just outsource stuff, one way or the other. Like, because before I remember fights like this, like ESPN would be there or send somebody,
Do you think like broadcasting's been hella weird recently? Like a lot of big fights here in the UK aren't being picked up by like Sky or BT. Like for example, the Loma Lopez fight was on Premier Sports. Crawford Brook was on Premier Sports. Just like the big broadcasters missing out on these big fights. It was really weird.
I wonder why. I remember Aaron being upset about that, but I wonder why that happened. Why that is. Like, how do you guys feel about Terrence Crawford out there? Like,
I think everyone's pretty cool. I think a lot of people like him, to be honest with you. Terrence Crawford's got a name, man, but can he sell out? Can he sell out big arenas on his own?
In Omaha, he can.
Yeah, but the Omaha's not the fucking center of the world, is it? We're talking about the Staples Center. We're talking about bro. If you're Terrence Crawford, that name in boxing pound for pound, you should be able to sell out the MSG or Staples. I think so because you're on the level of one of the best in the world.
See, I think Terrence. I honestly think Terrence would do well here in Staples because it's kind of like a knowledgeable boxing fan town, like it's like Vegas locals know boxing pretty well, but they're not the ones that go to the casinos and pay for the, you know what I mean? Like LA is like a boxing, like we know quality boxing event. Like we'll sell out like, the StubHub and things like that for like guys that we know are like Rios versus like Alvarado. Which was
I feel like correct me if I'm wrong here, right? I feel like Ryan Garcia would sell more at the Staples than Crawford. I said it. I said what I had to say. And I don't look like FNG, Nathan. FNG is a very different guy, but big ups to him. There's this YouTuber called FNG, and everyone seems to call me him. I don't know why.
You look like FNG or something?
Apparently so. He's a brown kid with a bit of a beard and curly hair. Apparently that makes me look like him.
That's it. We're all look the same, bro.
Yeah, we're all brothers.
We're all brothers.
Do you agree with my statement, or you think like I'm talking?
Let's see. I don't know. It would kind of depend on honestly again because boxing LA I feel like is a knowledgeable boxing town. Like it would kind of matter who they're fighting, I think.
Okay.
Because I've seen, I want to say, but no, you're probably right though. Ryan probably would sell out more here in LA, especially because he's like he's Mexican American as well. So
yeah, Ryan is fucking killing it, man. I got
so like if you say Ryan and Crawford in Vegas, that one might be a little close. I don't know. Maybe I just have a lot of love for Terrence. I don't want to believe he's not, but
I've got love and respect for Terrence Crawford as well.
I know you do.
He's a cool dude, but I mean, when you compare him to a non-title holder and someone who's never competed at world level, Ryan Garcia, it kind of describes the sport. It's a weird.
It's more describes the sport. Yeah, more describes the sport, bro.
I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm kind of.
Yeah. I know what you mean, though. It's yeah. I know what you mean. I think you're right,
Adam.
Ryan.
What's good, Adam? No, I'm just. I say hi to someone who comes. That's a friend of mine, Adam Aubrey. Adam's coming on the stream tomorrow, guys, for the Chelsea game. So make sure to stay tuned. But yeah, carry on, Steven.
Do you moderate the games, or you just kind of talk how we're like kind of talking when you do the soccer games?
What do you mean by moderate it?
Like are you kind of like saying what's happening, or you're just kind of watching it and talking about it?
I've done both. So when I'm
Oh,
on my own, I don't know. It's easy to fall into conversations. I think that's what I'm
mm.
going to try separate over the next few months. Um, no cockiness. I feel like I'm a good commentator. I'm not going to lie. Play by
No,
play. I've done it before. I've done it for like local charity shows and stuff, and it was pretty
right.
cool. Bro, I don't know if I told you this. I commentated with Amir Khan.
Oh, I saw that on your
Mm.
thing, but yeah, like we didn't speak much. I think the pandemic stuff happened soon after
Yeah,
that.
it was
Yeah,
around the
yeah,
time whenever I think we did speak after that, but we were talking about fucking. It
other
was that
stuff.
time, yeah, shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro, it was such a so a friend of mine, TB promoter, Birdie, he runs like really big charity shows. So
Mm.
he's very good with what he's done. He's promoted it fantastically, raises money for charity. But he's got a bunch of lads, like almost like a professional promoter that he puts on these amazing like charity shows. And he reached out to me. He's like, bro, do commentary. Come and do commentary for me. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a go. Why not? And the first time I did it was awesome. Second time I did it, so I was doing it with this other kid. And then he goes to me, Betty comes over to me. He's like, Amir Khan's in the building. I'm gonna bring him over. I was like, all right. I mean, I've met Amir Khan at this point. I've interviewed him, but
Hmm.
I started realizing, oh shit, he might be commentating with me. Then they gave Amir Khan the headphones, and he started speaking into the mic. I was like, oh, we're joined by the former world champion Amir Khan. And it's like, and you could, when you like hear the voice.
You said that you introed him or
Yeah,
somebody else did?
I introed him. I was like, we're joined by the former world champion. Like I was the lead commentator, and
That's
then to
awesome, bro.
hear his
That's
voice,
awesome. Yeah.
to hear his voice in my headphone, like you've heard him on TV talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh fucking hell, man, this is crazy.
That's
Um,
incredible, bro. That's
but
cool, man. That's real
that was
cool.
that was definitely one of my sort of surreal moments in boxing where I was like, we were commentating on the fight together. I was like, oh, what a left hand, and he was like, well, he's going down to the body fantastically there, isn't he? I was like, oh, that's cool. It
That's
was
beautiful,
awesome.
bro. That's awesome, man. That's so awesome. Yeah,
But yeah,
those memories are cool, bro. Like when and you'll kind of pick out a few throughout kind of your journey, and you're just like, man, I remember that feeling still, like being like,
yeah.
wow, like look at what's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
We
cool,
are
man.
we've we've done many of those already. Those memories will always fucking say. I want to make more. My aim is 2021. We're gonna make more. We
Yeah,
ain't even
bro. That's
started yet.
it. It's happening, bro. To your words to God's ears, bro.
Yeah, man. Inshallah, as we say. But
Inshallah.
yeah, to say the commentary. Yeah, football is one thing. I need to start commentating on those things. But I'm usually with my friends when we do it, and we're
Mm,
just like reacting to it, especially when it's a big game. Like tomorrow is a very big game.
mm.
It's basically the rivals playing against each other, and we're always going to be on edge, and you want to just like shout and scream at whatever's going on. I gotta let out the
I wish I understood the. I guess I understand it because we have like football rivalries, but I feel like your soccer rivalries are like even greater out there compared to our like football rivalries. Like,
it's crazy, man. It's insane. Like honestly,
I gotta pick a team out there to start rooting for.
listen. If you don't pick Chelsea, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. That's what I'm saying. I'm joking, I'm joking. But nah, it's find a team. Let's see. This will be pretty interesting actually. If you support like a rival team or something.
I gotta figure out what players. I tend to follow players when I don't know much about sports or don't have whatever like a rooting interest one way or the other. I'll tend to follow
Yeah.
players.
Who you guys got for the Jake Paul fight, the real main event? I think both of us have Jake, if I'm
Yeah, I
correct.
think Jake's gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Nate Robinson fight though, and so I don't know if did you watch a lot of NBA?
No, I'll be honest with you. I'm starting to. I'm gonna start following it from the new season.
Mhm.
I think I've still got to pick a team because I don't know who to support. I'm a bit
Right.
lost on the side, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna follow it. I think the season's starting back up in December, so I'm gonna follow it.
Bro, we
Then,
always have room on the Lakers side, bro. We always have room here
yeah,
in the LA
listen,
Lakers, bro.
I'm an FC fan now, so I might as well become a Lakers fan.
Yeah.
It's right to go out all LA, but I've got like a soft spot for the Knicks. I don't know why. I know they're not very good, but
No, they're not.
I've got
But
a very
you have gone to New York before, so I understand you have an affinity for New York too.
it's the Garden, bro. It's the first American venue I covered, and as a kid, I always had like before I even came to LA, now I've got a massive soft spot for LA. But as a kid, I was always New York crazy because I've got family out there, and I was a massive Spider-Man fan. So,
yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I take one from each conference. You know, I take New York on that side and LA on this side. I don't know. Does that work?
I don't know, bro. Can you be a Chelsea and a Manchester fan? Is that?
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, right. You can't. There is no.
We got a Lakers fan in the chat.
Let's go.
I feel like that's the bandwagon team to support though, because they're so successful. I might just become a Clippers fan. You know.
Oh, bro, get out of here, bro.
Come on, Clippers, let's go.
Bro, it's the best. It's like I have a bunch of group chats with friends, and there's always like 1 or 2 Clipper fans in them, and it's like the thing I look forward to every year is talking crap to them when the Clippers like choke at the end of the playoffs.
They choked this year as well, didn't they?
Yeah, of course. they never make it past the second round of the playoffs. There's like 3 rounds of playoffs, and they never make it past the second round.
Crazy.
So
I actually really like how American sports leagues work. At first, I was like sort of confused by it, but now that I'm trying to get into the MLS, I'm very intrigued. I find it interesting how there's 2 conferences, but yet you still play everyone within the conferences, and then after that, the whole playoff system. It's real cool. It's real intense.
Yeah, it's it works sometimes. It doesn't. Like there's like in football, there's 2 different conferences, but then there's like 4 division conferences in each whatever, like each like the AFC and the NFC.
Okay.
And so like there's 16 teams total. So then there's 8 on each side, right? And then you break it down into like 4 and 4, and so there's 32 teams, so there's 16 on each side. So that's what I mean by there's 4 conferences of 4. But the reason why I say it's kind of whack is like, so say the AFC South that has like 4 teams on it, they're all terrible. And so like there was a point this year where like, and one of those 4 has to go into the next round of the playoffs. And so like the leading team was like 2 and 5. And it was like that was there because everyone else had 1 win. But so that's why I mean by sometimes the conferences doesn't work, because at the end of this season, one of those teams that's like may not even have a winning record, may have like maybe like 4 and 6 or something at the end of the season. They have to go, like they're the best team in their 4 division conference, or a little mini conference, so they go to the playoffs. When like a team in another conference that just happens to have like a
so how many conferences are there? What the fuck? I'm confused.
Yeah, there's 2 different conferences, but so there's the NFC and the AFC, but then there's like the AFC South, and that's 4 teams, and the AFC West, and the AFC East, and the AFC North, and those are all teams. And it's a little. That's what I'm telling you. It's like sometimes the conference thing works, sometimes it doesn't. Because in that case, it doesn't, because you could have a team that has 4 wins in the playoffs when a team in like another conference that's really strong, say the Kansas City Chiefs are 8-1 right now, but the Raiders are like 7-2, but the Raiders may not make it to the playoffs, and this 4 and like this 3 and like 7 team or something is making it.
So much information, bro. Support the Mavs like me, says Adam. Should I support the Mavs?
The Mavs. Oh, the Mavericks. Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks in NBA. Hey, yeah, look at the Laker fan. He's like, we won. Yeah, right. We won.
Oh, they won the
championship. Yeah.
Give us a shout out. Foot Zone. Go Foot Zone. Daniel Dubois is ready, and so is Joe Joyce. Oh, look at Joyce's shorts, man. Woo! Yeah. They are looking fire. Yo, this is gonna be electric, man. I can't wait. Hamza's been, he's taking his time here. I thought he was gonna get a nice knockout for him to live up to my words. Just then.
I was gonna say your boy's really taking his time here.
Yeah, I think he's just vibes, and listen, what Zero Coochie does to man, he's just vibes it out there.
I gotta see that hashtag you were telling me about. It's on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok, bro. They use that sound. You know it's one of the what's his name? The Future. You know Future, the rapper.
Yeah.
It's one of his like songs where it was like and they used the what is it? Oh, I've got to find it. It's gonna piss me off. A label sound where it's like if Young Metro don't shoot you, I'm
Oh
gonna.
yeah.
And then it goes, and it's like a really like gospel type Future song where it's like, and
Okay.
everyone's just like, what Zero Coochie does to a man, and then they show pictures of whatever it is that they're talking about.
Whatever. I gotta watch that. That looks funny.
Yeah,
Man, that's the truth though. That's the truth right now. That's rough. It's rough out here.
listen, Zero Coochie is making me look at what Zero Coochie is doing to my my text up there. I found a new little font. It's drippy as shit. I love it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I like your whole little underlay thing. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me how you did that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's on Photoshop, so I basically just chop it up. That's why when we were on a call yesterday, I just screenshotted it and I just layered it out. I wanted to go something different for the fights because I want to start streaming and making more fight content. So I thought I need a font that's gonna look like cool and creepy and drippy at the same time. So I went for this one, and I think it's pretty cool. And what I really like is the location thing, and then we've got our little tags down at the bottom, so it's pretty cool.
That's so cool, man. That looks really, really good.
I did like a smoke version, but I did it wrong. Let me show you. So this is the one I could have used. So it's got like smoke all over, but it's gonna cover our face. I'll show you now, though. So this is what it would be like. So, but I wanted the smoke to be underneath, not on top. So I didn't realize that just before we go on live. Do you want to bring it here?
This looks like man, that looks like here in like LA for real, real smoky.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like the smoke goes with like the drippiness of the letters as well. It would have been nice.
No, it looks good, man. It looks really good. That's Photoshop, you said, huh?
Yeah. So you just scale it to whatever. I usually do it for other stuff as well, but like simple stuff. It's cool because like StreamYard gives you that option, I think, to like add stuff, but you can't scale it sometimes. So if you just jump on Photoshop and just scale it to whatever you want, it's pretty good.
I really gotta start messing with that more.
Yeah, but
I was gonna start messing with Adobe. What's the Adobe one?
Well, Photoshop. Adobe is Photoshop.
No, I know, but you're right. I'm sorry. The one for video.
Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro. Yeah.
I'm having to mess with that for work right now, so I'm a lot of my content is coming through like Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'm like, I don't like it.
Don't like it? I heard people don't like it, but it's good though. Like I heard it's super good.
It's awesome, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You know the simple things we use to edit. If you just want to make something good and your angle, it's not very hard. There's not much difference, So sometimes maybe stick to the simplistics. Hamza, man, I want you to get this knockout. What are you doing? He's just having fun out there, just dancing, man. What's he doing?
I think I'm a little ahead of you because I'm looking at Dubois backstage right now.
I'm looking at Joyce backstage right now.
Okay, so some round's about to start. I'll tell you right now where I'm at. We'll figure out who's ahead.
I've got the actual light. Yeah, I'm looking at Dubois right now walking. So you're like 5-10 seconds ahead of me. It's weird because I've got the actual like thing of it, like BT, but for some reason I'm always behind on everything.
Oh, really? Oh, I was like, bro, I'm like hella further away from you than the actual fight, and I'm getting it like getting it like a little ahead. Because I'm at like 2:35 now.
Okay, wait.
Around 9.
Restart my ting. Right.
So you're gonna get copyright struck singing.
Yours is started.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna be 2 minutes 10 seconds now in round 9.
What the fuck? You're a whole minute ahead of me. I'm on BT Sport. What the fuck? What's going on? Yeah, man.
So you're like barely starting round 9?
It just started and I just closed my app because I'm like, nah, I need to watch it properly. I'm on 2:30 now.
Oh, okay. We're about 40 seconds. Yeah.
No, we can't be 40 seconds. I'm not having that.
I'll pause mine if you want. Because I don't want to react to what happens and then you'd be like, oh shit, what happened?
What, you can pause yours?
I can pause mine. Yeah.
How? And then you just catch up with me?
Yeah. So here, I'm gonna pause it out. Oh.
Hold on. Pause it. Okay. What are you on now? I'm on 157.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it at 1 minute 15 seconds, and you tell me when you get there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Cool.
I don't want to leave. I for whatever. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I'm pretty good with the, because I've done this with other people, and they're like, "Oh shit, you're ahead of me." And I'm like, "Oh shit, really?"
It happens all the time though. Whenever I'm like, I be watching football on my Sky, which again is legit. It's not a fake stream, and I'm always behind. It's just the story of my life. I've been behind all the time. You know, behind.
Are you
many
close
things.
to what?
115 now. No.
All right, okay, all right, I'm with you. Hey, I think we got it.
All right, what's he doing?
So I'm gonna come up on 1 minute right now.
I'm on one. Wait, just skip a second.
I knew I shouldn't have trusted you with the time.
I told you. You were just exciting me.
Tell me when you're at. Okay.
Manchester United defense. This deserves to be on the screen. I'm gonna keep that one on the screen. Technical difficulty, just like Manchester United's defense. I love that. Bring it on.
I'm gonna be at,
I like you.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I think I might still be ahead.
I'm on 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17.
I'm already, the round's over.
How the fuck did you get there?
It skipped. All right, we'll wait till the next round starts.
All right,
but cool. I'll pause it at 2:45, and then you let me know when it's 2:45.
Pause it at 2:50. 45 is complicated. I don't know these big numbers, bro. You gotta just keep it. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I told you to stop it at a higher number, and I said I don't understand these big numbers. I'm a complicated geezer. Yeah, man. Shiraz is just vibes in there, literally just dancing. If you watch that last round.
Daniel Dubois, is his middle name's D also?
No, it's Daniel Dynamite Dubois.
Oh. Thought it was like a Triple G thing. I was like, what the hell?
Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah, Gennady Golovkin. All right, here. Let me see.
I can't believe this fight's
happening. I'm gonna stop it at 2:50. Okay.
Okay, Steven.
All right, I'm paused at 2:50.
It's the last round anyway.
All right, just hit the ding.
Ooh. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50.
All right, here we go. Now we're good.
You're going to be like a second behind because you did it like a second late again.
Oh, that's right, because you're I'm delayed, I think, from you. That's why, like, on YouTube.
What second are you on? What second are you on now?
I'm on 30 right now.
Yeah, same.
Okay. All right, good. We're good.
We're vibes in. So, Steven, talk to me, man. What has Zero Coochie done for you over lockdown?
Oh, man. I've gotten a lot of shit done. Of shit done, bro. Like, I've worked a lot on my channel. I'm excited to reveal my logo. You saw it yesterday.
Woo!
Man, I'm excited to reveal my logo and to just kind of, and then I'm working on my game show logo right now too. So, oh yeah, he's getting beat up.
Look, he's just taking the piss here. He's taking the piss. Go on, Hamza. Go on, Hamza. Go on, Hamza. Let's go. All right.
That was good. That was good. We got the timing right.
Yeah, it was an interesting stoppage. Because he was getting beaten up, but I don't know. I felt like he could survive.
It looked like he was still trying to fight after, huh? Even
yeah.
In front of him. But that tells you that's how beat up he was.
Bro, listen, Hamza would have taken him out of there. He would have taken him out of there for sure.
Yeah. No, good for him. Got it in the last round. So
Ooh, beautiful backhand.
Yeah.
That rocked him. Nice.
Oh, another one.
Nice. I'm telling you, man, watch out for this kid. I'm not lying. I don't gas up anyone and everyone. This guy is the man, for real. He's the man. I feel like today I could sense it from the first round because he didn't have any urgency about him. He was really just showing what Zero Coochie does to a man. So he was just showing that
I
off.
feel like you started that hashtag. That's why you're like
No, I just love saying it. I love saying it. It's awesome. Yeah, man, that was good. That was good.
Good scrap. Good scrap.
It was a very good scrap. Hold on, I'm gonna just do a quick promo on TikTok, so I might fall behind. I feel like people should come right now. It's difficult, man. It's difficult. The fans don't like boxing, so the stream needs pushing. All right, guys, you guys need to come right now. The stream is okay. No, that was bullshit. I need to do that again. I need to show what Zero Coochie does to him, man. Okay, let's go. All right, guys, we're live right now for the big Dubois Joyce fight. It's happening right now. The comments are in. Come join the chat. It's gonna be vibes. Listen, come join. Link in bio. Bosh. Get it up.
Look at Joe Joyce with the yellow shorts.
Okay, cool. What was I saying to you? I can't remember what I was saying to you. Oh, let me find you a Zero Coochie video.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna find you a Zero Coochie video. Zero Coochie. Zero Coochie. Oh, I need to find it. Who's posted a Zero Coochie video? I need to find out. I'm not gonna find one now that I'm looking for one. It's gonna piss me off.
Oh, AR Shiaki? I don't know how to say your.
Oh yeah, Fury or Joshua.
What do you think?
Classic one. We've spoke about this so many times, and I think we always come to the conclusion that it's a very close fight, regardless of what anyone says. It's a very close fight. Fury is always gonna have that ability with his skill set, but I don't think he's faced someone like AJ, man. Not the age, not the freshness, not the ability to have that extra grit and determination. And the punch power is very, people talk about Fury's boxing ability to such a high. I think people forget how good AJ is with his combination work. And hey, AJ can box if he wants to. Let's not forget Saudi Arabia when you were curled up in a ball, and I was like, that's what Zero Coochie does to him, man. Anthony Joshua, Zero Coochie in that camp.
Man, I was watching the Zone last night, the Jacobs fight, and I think Chris Maddox said something about Joshua being, the best heavyweight in the world, and I was like, well, that's a pretty large statement there. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Fury's definitely faced a young and Deontay Wilder. Young, hard-hitting.
Yeah, but Deontay, bro, let's not bullshit ourselves anymore. Like, Deontay could knock me out, I'm gonna be honest. And, probably the hardest hitting fighter in history. But he was not the best champion. Let's be honest with ourselves. He can't box. He can't box going backwards. He's not got the skill set and ability. He just doesn't. He's got a brilliant eye for that backhand. He really does. But as soon as someone backs him up and you stay back, you stay on him like that, I think Andy Ruiz would beat him. He'd take the power away from him, just back him up continuously. I really do.
Andy Ruiz Wilder, I've always thought would be a good fight because of Andy Ruiz's hand speed. But and obviously his power with his hand speed. But I don't know, man. Wilder was a champion for a long time. People forget that Wilder was a champ for like what?
Who did he fight
for? Bro, he fought Ortiz twice.
Those are the victories I give him credit for. Those are the victories I do give him credit for, to be fair.
He iced Dominic Brazil in 1 round, and your boy AJ took 6 rounds to beat Dominic Brazil.
See, that's where boxing becomes interesting, because that is a fair comparison. You got to give it. It's a fair comparison, but realistically, right? The one we're not dragging Deontay to the ground, but you have to continuously back him up. And Brazil doesn't do that. Brazil was just vibes in there. He had too much.
He was
Louis
just
Ortiz,
vibes
he was waiting for the backhand. He just vibed it out. You know, he's in Brooklyn. He was looking for a good time in Brooklyn. So he's just like, fuck it, one round, let me get out of here. Whereas
Yeah.
fucking
Bro,
what's his name?
Brazil hated Wilder, bro. Brazil trained his ass off for Wilder. He just got decapitated with the Wilder right hand, because
No,
Wilder could do that, bro.
no, he was just vibes in.
He was not just vibes
He was
in,
just
bro.
vibes in.
He
Don't get
was
it.
not vibes in. And
Um,
Wilder was a champion for 5 years, bro. He beat Stavern for the title. I remember thinking when he fought Stavern that Stavern was gonna beat him.
yeah. Listen, quick one. Anyone here from TikTok? Do you guys want to tag me in a Zero Coochie video? Because I'm trying to show Steven here what it is, but I can't find one. So please, 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 anyone go tag me right now on TikTok. Don't leave the stream though. Somehow do that. I don't know how you're gonna do that. Tag me in a. Listen, we need to up the stream, but
Yeah, I hear you.
what Zero Coochie does to a man? I need to find one of those videos and I can't find it. But yeah, let me know when you guys tag me in one. What are we on right now while I look for it? What's happening on this?
I
On
have
the
a
fight?
commercial right now.
Commercial, dude. You have a commercial.
Commercial. Oh,
Why can
I'm
I not
actually.
find
I'm gonna go cut my. I'm gonna get my coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Go get your coffee. Right. While Steven goes and gets his coffees, I will be answering some of your questions. Guys, just a quick one. We are only at 27 views today. It's pretty low. Because usually when we cover football, obviously we're at a much higher rate. I understand not a lot of you are boxing fans, and that's cool. But that's the whole point of me grinding and putting out these live streams and videos, is the fact that we're gonna grow. We got a fantastic fight tonight between Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce. It's gonna be, honestly, it might not even last very long. These two are big heavyweights, British heavyweights. You can watch it live right now on BT Sport. It's free, so make sure to go over and watch that and watch us talk about the fight as well live. But yeah, I'm trying to really push the boxing element into the channel. That's why you're going to see a lot of boxing videos coming up. So make sure to share the live with your friends. Make sure to share it on your social medias. If there's any part of the live that you enjoyed, make sure to clip it up and tag me in it. Steven's going to feature in a lot of these boxing videos. Steven, like I said, KO Artist Sports. Go follow him on YouTube. Fantastic following, and then he covers a lot of the big fights. We've covered some fights as well. We'll get into that, like I mentioned. But yeah, man, I need your guys backing, just like you back the football. I need you to back the boxing side of things, so we can grow and, you know, obviously become and hit all sports, you know. Anyway, let's answer some of these. Jake Paul or Logan Paul in boxing. It's an interesting one because if you go off the fights that they've had, Logan has that ability to do something, but the thing is, he hasn't. He held back against KSI. He's got a good ability. He knows his stance. He knows everything, but he just doesn't let it go. So it's hard to give him the rating. Jake Paul, I rate Jake Paul so highly in the ring. I think he's fantastic. What have we got? What do you reckon for Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones? Listen, I want to stay up for that fight and stream it, but here's the thing. There's two things about it. I'm scared the fight's going to be a failure because I feel like the commission are just going to stop it if something happens. And it's going to be at 5 a.m. in the morning. Your boy needs his beauty sleep so I can produce good content, because we're doing a live stream tomorrow as well. And I don't think a lot of you will be awake to watch it, so I'm just not going to bother doing it. Whereas, what do I think of the fight anyway? I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know what to fully think about it because, like I said, the commission can stop it. But Mike Tyson, if he lands on Roy, I think it's all over. Do you know what channel Mike Tyson fight is on? Yes, it's on BT Sports also, but you're going to have to buy a pay-per-view for that one. If you're watching it late at night, I think it's about £20 to watch it. So make sure to go and do that. Someone said they added me on a Coochie video. Let me see if I found it.
You guys have to pay $20 for the.
Here we go. Oh no, he didn't tag me. That's not. Bro, why did you tag me? That's disgusting. You tagged me in an ugly foot fit video.
Ugly what?
Ugly foot video.
Oh.
I'm a shooter. I'm a shooter.
I can't find it.
Is BT Sport free for you guys, or is that like
no,
ESPN kind of, or like what is that?
No, it's subscription based.
Oh,
monthly subscription.
like a HBO or something like that.
Yeah, so I didn't know ESPN is free for you. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's kind of like we pay for it when we pay for like any sports package, but that's kind of, I guess considered basic cable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you on, by the way? Right now.
Commercials. I'm on commercials.
Mine's showing me the Mike Tyson Roy Jones commercial. I'm from TikTok. Big up everyone from TikTok. What time does the undercard start for Mike Tyson? 1 a.m. UK time. Mike Tyson against Roy Jones Jr. The undercard starts. Some really good fights on it. Badu Jack is back. The good man. He's a very good man, and he's a good fighter as well. And then obviously we got we were gonna have Vidal Riley on the card. He pulled out due to a back injury.
Oh no way! Really?
Yeah, who's fighting? I can't remember who's replacing him, but someone
I
know.
I didn't even know that, bro. I didn't even know that. Look at you. Look for Fuad knowing his boxing, bro.
Bro, come on. We didn't just wait for behind the gloves for 2 years, not doing anything. You know, we'll be in BT. We'll be on BT Sport sooner or later. You know, calling the fights. Gotta be a dream.
That's what's gonna be, bro. That's what's gonna be.
Where are we? We're currently just talking about the fights. So you got Paul Dempsey, Carl Frampton, and David Hay. Just vibes in on the top of the thing. Waiting for
I like Carl Froch, man. I think I've only spoke to him
Carl
once.
Frampton.
Carl. Oh. I was talking about Carl Froch. but yeah, I mean, I like Frampton too. Frampton's a cool dude. But
Yeah.
But I like Froch's little digging style at George Groves every now and then.
You know, I did it in front of 80,000 at Wembley Stadium.
What is the joke that he says that what did he say something about have you sold out Wembley Stadium, or have you done what? Who does he say that to?
There was a really funny moment with him and Floyd Mayweather when he was talking to Floyd. I think it was in the lead up to the Pacquiao fight. No, it can't be lead up to the Pacquiao fight because Pacquiao was before that, wasn't it? Or was it after? No, it was after that. Pacquiao was after that. Pacquiao was after Froch Groves, right? Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was like a year or two after.
Oh, maybe.
But anyway, it was prior to a fight, and Mayweather they were on the broadcast, and Carl Froch turns around and goes, "So Floyd, to get strong in the fight for my fight against George Groves when I knocked him out in front of 80,000 fans at Wembley Stadium, I used to chop wood. You know, I would go out into the forest and chop wood to get strong. Did you used to do that, Floyd?" And then Floyd, just so awkward.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. Yeah. I like Carl Froch. I was watching him do some breakdown about Tyson Roy, and he said something about even if they're only throwing with speed and not power, you catch someone fast, he's like, I've knocked people out in sparring like George Groves. And I was
he's a very interesting guy, man. So a few more times, I think new people coming in. Who do you think's gonna win? So for the Dubois Joyce one, I'm cut. Steven, are you cut?
Yeah, I mean it's I don't know. I guess because I've been around Joyce and just seen him more, I guess that's why I tend to lean more Joyce. That's honestly really the only reason, because I've never been around Dubois, whatever, but I've seen Joyce spar and things like that, and then kind of just having watched more of his fights locally and just on TV, I feel I mean, but I don't know. The little bit I've seen of Dubois, I don't know, man. There's two young bucks, young male bulls fighting for territory. You know what I mean? Listen, it's and they both want the spot. You know.
I agree with you. It's going to be tough. And then Roy and Tyson, if anyone's knocking anyone out for me, it's Mike. It's Mike all day.
I agree with that. We haven't really gotten into it. They're about to start walking in, it looks like.
Yeah. But we got Dubois, 23 years of age. Joe Joyce, 35. 6'4" stands Daniel Dubois. 6'6" stands Joe Joyce. 17 stone, 6 pounds for Dubois. And 18 stone, 6 pounds for Joyce. So he's coming heavier. 78-inch versus 80-inch. Very close there. Man, they're about to walk out. I'm so pumped. This is the first boxing fight in a few months I've been pumped for, like I said to you. Oh, here we go, man.
I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be good.
All right, what point are you on?
They're just still showing the ring. with the lights on
Okay, I'm watching backstage. I'm watching Dubois walking around.
Yeah, no, I'm just seeing the ring and stuff.
All right, when okay, Joe's walking out for me.
And I'm watching the BT stream because I hear English voice.
Yeah. Joe's walking. Joe's outfit is flipping cool as fuck. All right, I'm on a stream now. My money is on Joe. Big up Noah's in the Brazilian. Okay, my boy Noah's. I didn't know you watched boxing like that. Big up. Everyone go subscribe to Noah's channel there. He's dropping some FIFA gems. But yeah, let's see, man. I'm sure it's showing me an advert now. Why would it show me an advert when they're about to ring walk for? What a load of nonsense. The fuck? Who shows adverts during a ring walk? The fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even to that point. Let me grab this root. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I'll go for it. So, guys, it's once again on my own while Steven goes does what he has to do. Oh man, honestly, like after lockdown, I just not been a fight that's intrigued me as much as this one. This one is that's why I'm doing a live stream for it, you know. And it's gonna be fireworks. It really is. I can't wait.
Oh man,
Steven, man, we need to do one of these live streams in real life, face to face.
man,
shit.
that was fun doing. That was fun doing live streams when we were in Saudi.
Remember
we did
yeah,
that a couple
we
times?
did, we?
Yeah.
Oh
was cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was cool rewatching that fight that first night too. Remember, like when I got in, we went 8. Man, that chicken was so good. I remember you not liking
You
it that
rewatched the
much.
fight.
Remember, you and I rewatched the first fight, the Joshua Ruiz.
Oh
first
yeah,
fight.
was it on the laptop or on the TV? We had a TV in the
We
room.
watched it on like a phone or the laptop. We watched it on one of our
on the
laptops.
laptop. Oh yeah. Oh man. So
and then we did the live stream from the phone. We had the phone going and did the live stream.
While these make their ring walk, we'll just touch on Saudi because I love talking about it because it was the first time we met, but we clicked instantly. We had to share a hotel room, and we just vibes, bro, from the get go.
Yeah, it was that was a great time, man. That was a fun time. It was crazy to be that we were working. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's awesome. Okay, here we go. Now they're announcing Joe coming in now for me.
Yeah, okay. I'm in the red part. They're showing the red.
Yeah, the red and the camera's going in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, I think we're all right. That's a dope hallway. Where is that thing?
I know, right? That is
Clarissa,
nice.
I think.
So it's Joe Joyce is walking out first. I love his little thing. They don't want to war. They don't want to war with big juggernaut. Big juggernaut. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna put a little thing on ring walk. So if anyone's watching this back, they can see what part we're on. Ring walk. Let's go.
Good idea. Where do you put that, on the comments or what?
No, it's you go on the banners and then you just slap it on. Obviously, you can't go on it, but when you're streaming.
I see. Yeah.
Joe Joyce
that's
is
a good idea, bro. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, people tend. I mean, I don't have the biggest of followings. So I've noticed sometimes people come back and watch it, and they're like, "Oh, you look for the reaction because you want to see what the reaction was." So when you're watching it, you're like, "Oh, round one, you can just go to the round, I guess." Yeah, Joe Joyce, early in his career, but 35 years old. The man's got experience though. Amateurs, he went and he's got many honors in the amateurs. I can't even go into all of them, to be honest with you. But the man's experienced, and he's taken on the young bull Daniel Dubois. He'll make his ring walk shortly. But that suit from Joe Joyce is beautiful. That's something I like, man.
That's very, very nice. That's a very nice, very comic. Very comic.
He's a very. You look at him and you think, yeah, rough, rowdy, male alpha, but he's such a sound guy. He loves games. He's got a full-on PC setup,
Oh, does he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, proper nerd vibes in a good way, like just proper computer setup, and he loves his gaming. I love that. It was just so cool. And I'm sure you've spoken to him. Like, he's such a soft guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, bro. So he's like a big teddy bear. Like he's just real, soft spoken, very kind of polite.
Yeah, very nice.
Real nice dude. Real humble, nice dude. Yeah.
Joyce
I remember
is.
he's the one that would do like flips and stuff, right? Like in the beginning when he would like knock people out and stuff. I remember that would be kind of scary because I'm like, man, you're a big boy. I don't know if you should be doing stuff like that for those knees. I don't know.
I can't believe they're in the ring, man. Fucking hell, this is crazy, man.
That is such a cool outfit, like you were saying. Look at the back of it. I hadn't seen the back of it yet. He looks real like a superhero, like a comic book superhero.
See, look at Dubois.
Hey, look at that! What he's coming out to. Hey.
I love the see how we love the outlandish vibes that Joyce bought with his costume and outfit, but you look at Dubois, old school, one color, solid, no messing around shit, man. Oh, nice.
Well, look at that coming out to the still DRE.
Gangster
real,
shit.
like West Coast gangster stuff.
Bro, this is an amazing matchup, man. Oh my god. Come on, I'm so gassed. Let's go.
Do these guys have beef? Like, are they not friends with each other, or like, do they have like a history, or not really?
This has been built up for so long. Honestly, this has been built up for so long. So they do have a bit of back and forth. I don't know if you caught the very first conference when this was announced. They had a bit of back and forth. They pushed each other and shit. And they've got good fight beef, to be fair.
Good.
Right, we're in the ring. We're in the ring, boys and girls. About to go down. Who? Europe. There's like 5 titles on the line, you know?
Really? Oh, look at that.
So there's the British, the Commonwealth, European, WBC Silver, and WBO International.
How far are these guys from like a title shot, would you think?
So I've heard that Dubois is obviously ranked highly with the WBO, and talk says should he come past this fight, he's looking for a fight with Alexander Usyk.
Usyk's not giving up his shot at AJ though.
No, but should the AJ fight swerve off, there's and I think that's all bollocks anyway. I said that, and I'm not gonna fool everyone here. I want to be the purest guy in boxing. It's not gonna fucking happen. They're on 2 different sides of promotions. It's never gonna happen. Don't get your hypes up. We know better than anyone. But that's the talk. Bro. That's the talk. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening, man. This is so crazy. Here we go. It's about to go down. Daniel Dubois,
robe, the dark robe, like with the gray with the black interior. He looks like death on that side. You know what I mean? Like he looks like the dark villain, and like Joe Joyce looks like the bright comic, like comic book hero kind of, 6'6".
11-0, 10 knockouts from Joe Joyce.
What's 18 stone 6 pounds in pounds for me? What's a pound? Or what's a stone, I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know myself. I like measuring in stones. Well, let me go like this. If I'm about 9.5, 10 stone, I weigh 143 pound.
9.5, 10 stone?
Yeah, I'm a light guy. So that's how it is. So, how much pounds do you weigh? That's a personal question. I shouldn't be asking that.
So I weigh 185.
Steven's gonna go off the stream and be like, motherfucking bitch.
No, like I'm before had you asked me, I would have been like, I'll
nah, bro, you're a healthy.
Before I was like 160. I was like skinny before, but quarantines, I've gotten quarantine thick over here. But like in a good way. Like I'm like working out 5-6 times a week. So good, like man. Man, I weigh a solid $185 now.
Nice, bro.
Woo! Man, look at the size of Dubois. Here we go.
Here we go, man.
God, look at that.
This is interesting because there's a bit of a crowd in there today.
You can hear people getting hyped.
Media in there. So this is pretty interesting. All right. Oh my God. Let's go, boys and girls. We're getting ready for round number 1. Daniel Dubois takes on Joe Joyce, and it's just going to be electric. It may not last long. That is all I'm saying. This fight may not last long, at all. Look at their eyes. They are just intensely staring at each other. I can feel the British heavyweight title is on the line. The winner of this fight has a very interesting 2021 in the horizon. Here we go. Dubois Joyce starts now. Round one. Woo! Nice. Okay. It's interesting.
Nice jab to the body.
The size is different. Is weird because they're both huge.
That's a small ring too, bro.
Yeah, it's a fucking tiny ring. This is what Joshua Fury would look like in terms of sizes. They're massive.
That I can't like seeing them both walking around the ring. You really see how small the ring is. Like that's incredible. These guys are huge. Joyce is coming out strong with that jab.
Yeah. He is, and a nice little backhand over there. They're both really feeling each other out nicely. They're not taking their time in terms of the distance. They're really throwing those straight shots and trying to find the distance early. Joyce came out. The first shot he threw was a nice one to the body, but then Dubois picked up the pace after that. That famous Joyce.
Joyce is real, Joyce. like kind of feigning the jab, like kind of feigning it once, twice, and then throws it out. It's really. He's fighting a lot taller than Dubois as well, which is helping. Yeah. Jabs in the face, and he's fighting taller.
One thing I noticed that sometimes, a couple of times, maybe there you go, the way he leans back, but after Dubois throws that jab, sometimes it stays on Joyce's head, and over the rounds, that could be a really good measurement for a straight backhand to land down the pipe. Body shot.
How much taller is Joe Joyce? Is 6'6", right? How tall is Dubois again?
I think he's just an inch, bro. I think he's 6'5" or 6'4", maybe. Inch
or two. Joyce is just standing so tall. It's making the height difference look like 2-3 inches, right?
Yeah.
Because I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, that Dubois trying to like kind of maybe load up that right hand, and I could see that working, but it's like he's having to shoot it so like upwards, you know.
You might take a bit of power out of it,
right? Like he's just fighting so much shorter. I feel like.
Yeah. What second are you on? Just so we know in the right second.
I'm gonna hit 45 now.
Okay, or just like maybe 1 or 2 seconds off. Yeah, come through. You're bringing me when the fight's kicking off. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Oh, mate. Have you ever seen a commentator eat food? No, you haven't. Well, it's happening today. Let's go.
I do. I've done it on my live streams too. I try to like get out of the shot a little bit, but I'm like chewing on pizza.
if anyone watches the football streams, it's almost like a main thing. I have to have food on. Sorry.
I think Joyce won that first round, or is winning this first round.
Beautiful backhand. Yeah, Joyce wins the first round. Yeah, very interesting first round. I think something we expected. They've not shied away straight away.
No, they're getting right to it.
Okay.
Joyce is doing very well, just kind of with his little skippy kind of footwork, and just kind of walking down. Dubois very well, very very much. Just fighting very tall again, like we were talking about it. I feel he's fighting very tall. The jab is working to his advantage, and I feel Dubois wasn't prepared to be backed up like that right away. But it was the first round. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how he adjusts.
He's definitely not used to that. It was definitely strange seeing Dubois getting pushed back a little bit.
Yeah.
Even against Nathan Gorman, which was his hardest test to date before this, he was the one backing him up.
I feel like I don't know how many tall fighters Dubois has faced, but he seems very like a little taken back by how tall Joyce is. Oh, here he comes though. Oh, Dubois.
Okay, they're trading.
Firing with that straight right.
They're trading.
Here we go. Yeah, Dubois. This is how Dubois is reacting. He's not taking it.
No, he's not. He's not. And Joyce is reacting very well to it. Trading fire with fire, but he saw a little uppercut go through there. Didn't land, but those little shots from Dubois, the ones that catches people off guard, the ones they don't see, and if they land,
And a lot of those right hands are even like kind of like brushing around Dubois or Joyce's face, and even that, the size of Dubois, you're still gonna feel that, even if it just grazes you, you know.
Dubois definitely responding well. Dubois come out second round and he's letting those hands go.
Very aggressive, very aggressive.
It's interesting. This. I want to see how Joyce reacts to that. Joyce's defense is very unique in terms of he steps back rather than naturally defending with his hands up or something. You know, it's a weird one. He just kind of rides shots, but in a strange way. I can't describe it.
It's weird because it shouldn't work. Because he's so tall and he's so tall and he really just kind of goes for the nice right hand by Dubois. Another one. A third one.
Joyce is hurt.
Yeah.
Joyce is hurt.
Tying him up as he should.
Yeah, Joyce is hurt. Joyce is hurt. And he was very
getting it together, though. I think he's getting it together.
Yeah. He's an experienced man, and he tied him up straight away, which was definitely ideal for him.
Joe Joyce's chin. Good night.
Oh, here we go again. Dubois has definitely found some distance, but this is what we were expecting in terms of can Joe walk down these shots?
Oh, nice right hand again by Dubois.
It's so weird. They've completely switched positions, haven't they?
I was going to say, once Dubois decided that he wasn't going to get backed up anymore, it's like, man, it really changed the direction. I mean, you know, we are only second round, right? But so much has happened.
It's heavyweight.
Oh, another right hand by Dubois.
It's heavyweights, man. Round 2 is over. What a round.
Woo!
What a round. It's 1-1 on my scorecard.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's 1-1. Some of those shots Joyce took. And you know, if you notice, there's that sneaky left hook to the body that Dubois throws after that right hand. He's thrown it a few times after he lands it or catches a piece of Joyce. He'll land that little left hook to the body afterwards. Yeah. The announcer just said it.
I want to see him not smother his work as much. He chased Joyce straight after that.
Yeah, he needs to kind of keep his distance a little bit.
Wow, what a fight!
It's hard because Joyce is like such a tall guy. I feel like he knows how to kind of start wrapping people up.
Yeah,
he's very well at distance. That's what we were talking about. His defense, it shouldn't be good, but because his distance and timing is good, like he's able to like back up straight. Another one.
Oh, Joyce is hurt.
Oh,
these are landing.
Oh
my God!
Joyce has a chin.
Joyce has a chin and a half. If you watch the beginning of this show, we were talking about that exactly. He's just taken 4 or 5 shots from Daniel Dubois, the man who, if he touches your chin, will knock you the F out for real.
Dubois
and Joe Joyce
got tired of punching him in the face, and that's how Joe Joyce started coming back, because Dubois just got a little tired of landing like 5 right hands.
Now Joyce
and not a lot happening.
Now the momentum is switching. Joyce is walking forward.
That jab, he's really busting up like kind of the nose of Dubois with that jab. And that's a big boy, Joe Joyce. To be jabbing downward also. Ooh, nice left hook by Joyce.
Right, he's jabbing him. He's just jabbing him. You're right. 3,
Joyce,
4.
Yeah, and he's just popping him right, like real accurate. You could tell he's hitting him right on the nose, right in the mouth. See?
Yeah, the eyes a little swollen as well of Dubois. About 80% of Joe Joyce's jabs have landed, and they're not hard jabs. They're just bam, 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 bam on the
No,
face.
those are busting him up, bro. Joe Joyce is 6'6", 240, 50 pounds. Like that's a big sledgehammer just kind of popping you in the mouth.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not like a Daniel Dubois boom boom type jab.
Right.
It's not flicking him. He's not exerting too much energy using that.
Right. But he's
Wow.
stopping. He's making Dubois think a lot. You know what I mean?
And that's intriguing. We want to see how Dubois copes with that. I'm gonna be intrigued if it does go to the score cards to see if it stays like this pace.
Because it's kind of like Joe Joyce has to. Oh, nice jab by Dubois. Joyce kind of has to like tame the fire a little bit in the first couple seconds. After Dubois rested for a minute, and I feel like once he kind of does,
Good body shot from Dubois.
Oh yeah.
Right. This is so weird to watch, man. Ooh. Now Joyce with a 1-2 that touches the chin of Dubois with the 1-2 that touches the chin of Joyce. Nothing major. Dubois continuously flicking out that jab. The jab takes you around the world, boys and girls. That's what they teach you at the boxing gym. Any boxing gym you go into, the jab takes you. The backhand takes you around the block. The jab takes you around the world, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Joe Joyce wins that round for me. Ooh.
I would agree.
I almost ended the broadcast then because I was meant to press banner and then I pressed end broadcast. I was like, no. Right, three rounds in. We're going into the fourth round. It's 2-1 for me on my card.
I would agree. Joe Joyce. Man, Dubois comes out like cannons firing.
Is that going to cost him though? Because if he does that in the next round and doesn't take Joyce out, I want to see what his tank is.
You got to be careful because Joyce he absorbed a lot of what Dubois had right there, and just took a couple seconds to hold on, jab, and then the jab just came back. So you got to start thinking about your gas tank here because we're only 4 rounds in, or we're about to start 4 rounds, and if he can take those shots, maybe he's not the one. Maybe you got to start thinking about hitting him elsewhere, like in the body or something.
Yeah. And the way you say Joe Joyce comes back with the jab after he deals with the flurry of Dubois, it's instant. It's not like a progressive thing. It's like, bam, okay, we're back.
And he'll be kind of look a little bouncy, but he's still checking out that jab,
Right. Here we go. Yeah, so the commentator just mentioned something interesting as well. If it goes past like a certain round, like, ooh, beautiful backhand from Dubois. Oh. Nice. But Joyce takes it on the chin. Oh my God. This guy's chin. Man.
That's incredible, man. Yeah, Dubois needs to start thinking about hitting Joyce in the body and in the chest. Start beating him up because he's not going anywhere to the chin anytime soon.
We said it before. That's what zero could do to a man. For real.
Especially since Dubois is fighting kind of so low anyway, like just start shooting that right hand to the body.
Hey, the quality of Joyce is showing right now, man.
It's good stuff.
You see you see that.
Joyce is relentless, man.
And he's using that. He's found the rhythm of his movement. Daniel looks like a young Mike Tyson,
Kinda, yeah.
Well, look at his face.
With the high black shorts too.
But his face, like that, he genuinely looks like a young Mike Tyson in his face.
And I think Joyce has done this, like he's walked down guys and just taken shots and just been let me just keep putting my jab in his face.
Look at those jabs, man.
Those jabs are starting to snap Dubois' head back.
They are.
His neck back.
Listen. Let's be honest. As we both knew what Joyce was capable of, but in the boxing world, should Joyce pull out this victory and school Dubois tonight, that is such a huge statement. Yeah. That is incredible. Because Joyce is that feared kid now on the block.
Ooh, did someone low blow somebody?
No. I didn't notice anyway.
Yeah, whoever comes out of this is definitely, putting their name at least in the top 10.
Easily in the top 10.
Yeah, to where, like maybe like a Luis Ortiz or
Dubois' backhand just misses there. One
God,
misses well.
man, Joyce's right after was a lot slower, huh?
Yeah. His backhand hasn't been successful, but he walked into a little backhand there. I thought his legs went.
Look at that. He ate it.
Yeah, I thought his legs went, but he ate that. Listen, what am I gonna say, Steven? I'm gonna let you say it.
Man, his chin, man. We said it. We
No,
said it.
You know what the line is. Come on, we
Oh,
gotta say it.
I'll let you stick to your line.
No,
Come
on. Come on.
That's what no coochie does to a man right there. Man, people don't like Jake on your show.
No, they hate him.
But I haven't heard anybody call the fight by like Nate Robinson's name. They're not obviously not fans of Nate Robinson.
Bro, they don't care. A homeless man could be fighting Jake Paul. They still want the homeless man to win. Yeah, but it's probably on around 3-4 a.m. I think. It's the co-main event, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's on about 3-4 a.m. on BT Sport box office. Right, round number 5 is beginning right now. A bit of water. A bit of water.
A
bit of water.
What are you eating over there, bro? What is that?
Let's have a mid-round snack explanation.
Two right hands by Dubois. Has
Joe
Joyce leaning over, and then he just comes back with the jab, bro.
2 big backhands from Daniel Dubois, but nothing given. Joe Joyce just takes them on the chin out of the dome and literally walks forward.
Leans over like a tree in the wind, bro, and then just snaps back with the jab.
Incredible. That is what I call. Oops. That is what I call absolutely top-notch quality.
Bro, I've been waiting an hour 32 minutes to hear that, bro.
It's exclusive. Only the hour 32-minute gang can hear
it. Hour 32-minute gang.
Sure. Wow, how did he walk through that, man? Jesus.
And he was leaning over. I was like, oh man, he finally got to him. Nope.
Ooh, look at the eye of Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, it's starting to close up. That jab.
Yeah, man. Who won the last round for you?
Joyce, I believe.
Yeah, probably. I didn't really focus on scoring.
Yeah. Same.
But from what I remember, probably Joyce. Dubois is
Joyce really needs his right hand would be so deadly if he would kind of just shoot it like from his chin. I feel like he kind of loops it a little bit.
He's got the most weird style in boxing, and I really like it though. They call him a robot. They call Joe Joyce a robot, but that's why he is the Terminator. He's on. Look at that. 2 shots. War again. The man
wears it. Just wears it.
Oh, and again. And again. He just eats these shots. He eats them like it's dinner for Viper Sport. He don't give a shit. Flipping heck, mate.
He would be the guy that if you got in a fight at a bar, you'd be like, oh, no.
Look at the eye of Dubois.
And Dubois keeps coming. Oh, right hand by the juggernaut.
Wow, what a round. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Fair play to both of them.
What a great fight. What a great fight.
This is incredible. Isa, what's good? Everyone, every 24 of you, you're all legends because 24 will slowly become 240, then slowly become 200 and 2,400. We need a boxing community. That's what we need. We're going to build that slowly but surely. Today is the start, and we start with a brilliant fight
Great
between
fight.
the heavy hitters, man. Wow. It's incredible. Shahid, thank you so much for the support, bro. I appreciate it. It's people like you that make the channel. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Round number 6. Before we get into round number 6, a quick advert. Go follow and subscribe to KO Artist Sports for boxing content. Solid boxing content.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Right. Okay. This is very intriguing now. Like it wasn't intriguing. It's got even more interesting somehow.
I really wish Dubois would throw that. Would just occasionally throw that right hand to the body. Bam! He keeps catching Joyce with it though.
The face of hold on, I'm just reading something there. I really don't know what to think of that. I thought it was offensive, but then it's not really. It's just
it isn't really.
When does it start? The Dubois Joyce fight is right now round number 6. So get it on. Yeah, I was just saying it's so weird to see Dubois' face like that. It's incredible.
That that left eye is closing up because that jab is just in his face. Oh, right hand, left hook by Dubois.
Again, nothing given.
Right hand by Dubois.
It's the battle of the right hand and the jab, isn't it?
It really is, man. And I think the star of the show so far is definitely Joe Joyce's chin. That's incredible.
100%. Someone said the Mike Tyson fight has been postponed, which doesn't make any sense.
What?
It's not been postponed. It's still, you're probably reading something fake, my friend. It's on 5 a.m. UK time, the main event.
Dubois' eye is doing worse and worse.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's that jab. And you know what?
Oh. The Juggernaut's jab is... Can I think of another J? I can't think of another J. The Juggernaut's jab
is ginormous.
There you go.
You know what? We talk about Daniel Dubois' jab. They say it feels like a right hand, which I don't disagree with. It probably does. There's a body shot from Dubois.
Oh, nice.
But the jab of Joyce
that
talks about enough. Read the latest comment, Stephen. What time is the Neek Jake Paul fighting? They do not like him. What about 3 a.m.?
What's a Neek?
Look it up, brother. A Neek is a Neek. Where can I stream the fight live, mate? So I can't give out any illegal streams. That's not what I do. If you want to watch this fight, it's live right now on BT Sport. It's not pay-per-view. And like I mentioned plenty of times on the stream, the Tyson fight is also on BT Sport, but it is pay-per-view.
It really, Joe Joyce, man, if he throws a couple more punches in his arsenal, he might, because that jab is killer.
The eye of Dubois is completely closed.
Yeah,
it's closed.
That's rough. They need to end swell the crap out of that.
Yeah. I don't know how
they have an end swell on it, or
here we go. The corner of Dubois instructing him, we need a big round. So you can expect Dubois to throw some fire shots here. He listens to his corner very carefully. That's how he's had his success. A very disciplined fighter. And will he deliver that big round? And a big backhand straight. Oh my God. Another backhand uppercut. Dubois did listen to his corner and he's coming forward. Some brilliant work from Dubois. Overhand right, just misses. But the chin of Joe Joyce holds up as it does always.
And
Not
now
even
four,
not even
five
hurt.
five return jabs by Joe Joyce right on that eye.
That is incredible. I don't know what to appreciate more. The determination of young Dubois listening to his corner, we need a big round, or the fact that Joe Joyce takes those hard shots and throws 5 jabs straight away. In the same pace, by the way. He doesn't switch up the pace of the jab. It's the same thing, but you just don't know what to do with it. And he finds it every single time. And a body shot from Joe Joyce. What intrigues me is if Joe Joyce hits Dubois, how is Dubois gonna react? Oof. How's Dubois gonna react? Because we've seen how Joyce has reacted when he's been hurt in this fight.
Yeah, just Joyce hasn't been able to really land much other than that jab. Like I haven't seen him land a whole lot of other shots.
That's the interesting thing. A body jab from Daniel Dubois. Backhand lands again.
Joyce landed a right hand in that mix. But that eye is shut.
You would not. Yeah, you would not think that Dubois is landing the bigger shots.
No, you wouldn't. Not only is Joyce taking it, but his face is like wearing it like you said, like he hasn't been hit with nothing yet. See, now that the eye's shut, Joyce is starting to land that right hand now.
Now that Dubois from that side.
Yeah, now that Dubois' left eye is shutting, Joyce is able to land that because now he can't really see the windup a little bit, you know?
No, yeah, that takes it away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Joyce there trying to line that uppercut, just misses, lands a jab again. Dubois comes back with another jab. This is a beautiful fight, honestly. If you're not watching this, don't watch it. Just listen to our commentary because we're good enough for that as well.
That jab is just so it's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, like because he doesn't like turn it. He just like pop.
It's like a glitch, isn't it? It's like you're not gonna stop it. It's gonna happen. It's glitch.
Literally he like extends his elbow, and it just pops out like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, like. He's so big and it's so clubbing that it just accumulates damage. And he's tough enough, to absorb the damage coming back, which is that cannot be understated enough. You know what I mean?
Who have you got that round to? That was very close.
I kind of give it to Joyce, man. I mean, Dubois had some big spots, but I feel Joyce controlled most of it with the jab. But that one could go either way. I mean,
wow! Look at the eye of Dubois.
Wow. Well, it's a little more open than I thought.
A little bit, but it's still pretty swollen.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm listening to the corner. The corner of Daniel Dubois telling him, we've worked too hard and too long for this. Come on. They're getting motivated in that corner. It's getting animated. It's getting interesting.
They see that
round number 8 is about to kick off. It's just kicked off. This fight has been absolutely incredible. What a way to start the first ever live stream, boxing live stream, should I say, with a fantastic fight. Someone said, I would rather put a bumblebee up my arse than watch Jake Paul. Well, instead of putting a bumblebee up your backside, turn on BT Sport now and watch the incredible fight that's going off, bro.
See, you guys should be rooting for Jake Paul because that's going to give JJ another big fight because that build-up's going to be crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm all for it.
And that is actually a good fight too because I thought KSI was pretty decent as fighting. I thought he legitimately beat Logan.
Yeah, KSI is good. He's got heart, and then he comes forward. I like it. A lot of the talk about this fight right here was after 6th round, it's going to be Joyce. We're into the 8th. We see Daniel Dubois' mouth is open, something we're not very used to, a sight we're not used to seeing, but he is feeling the pace of the
right
fight.
hand.
The interesting thing is he's not stopping coming forward. He's still at it. He's still at it. Fair play to him.
Yeah, but you see now the last round or two, with the eye shutting more and more, Joyce has been able to land his right hand more, and that could spell a little bit more of a problem for Dubois because he was already having issues just with the jab.
I really like the way Joe Joyce slips the jab of Dubois. If you've noticed, he throws the jab and boom, he's out there, hands down, he's out of there. If you watch that in slow motion, people are gonna, appreciate that. Who you fancy winning, please, boys? Winning which one? The Jake fight? Jake will win, but he sucks for that. I don't know. Right. What was I even saying? I can't even remember now, but let's continue with this fight. The power, the sting of the shots of Dubois seem like they're lessening now, of course, in the 8th round as they would be. But it's interesting to see that because we're not used to that sight.
And I think part of the problem too is that he's still only headhunting. He's very rarely thrown shots to the body, and there was a couple good shots to the body.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's throwing shots. It's just he smothers his work when he gets to the body because Joyce is so compact.
Yeah, I think you got to start accumulating most of those shots. I mean, you're already 8th round, so I don't know, but I mean, the Joyce has shown that he could wear your shots already. Oh, look at that! He just absorbed it. Wow.
We used to talk about Gennady Golovkin's chin.
This Joe Joyce chin is that's incredible.
No, this fight, Joe or Dan. I think Joyce might be winning it.
I think so. I would agree with you. Look, his face is not even showing like.
No,
barely has some bruises on it.
Oh, beautiful little backhand. We didn't see that. I didn't notice that. Look at this. Look at this. Short backhand. Nice. Wow.
I'm telling you, it's starting to land in there with that eye shutting.
And then a backhand from Dubois as well. Wow, we're into the 9th round. This is going to be
good fight.
This is going to be interesting. Who's winning at the moment?
I didn't expect this fight to be this good. I really thought one guy was just going to kind of like one class was going to show over the other, whoever that was going to be.
That's what happens in boxing, doesn't it? A lot of the times we wait for a big fight, especially in the heavyweights. It might not live up to his expectations. I had a feeling this fight could happen like this. Like it could weigh into a very interesting one, but I had very little hopes for it to do that. But fair play to the Warriors, man. They've got in there and both of them just put up a brilliant fight. I
agree. This is an incredible fight.
The level is showing.
Imagine if this was in with a live crowd at the O2. Imagine how crazy everyone will be going. Oh my God.
Yeah. It intrigues me how it would affect them as well, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Because this is a very small crowd. This is like a sparring session.
Yeah. It's crazy. I appreciate the no crowd because you could hear the sound of the shots a little bit better and things like that. But there's aspects about it I like. There's aspects about it I don't like. But I definitely am very conscious of being in the present that we are now and realizing like we're probably never going to have to see this again. Where there's going to be crowds, probably by the end of next year. Oh, nice right hand by Joe Joyce. But it's not. I like kind of being present in our moment now and just being like, wow, like let me enjoy these things because I'm never going to be able to have those things again.
Yeah, for sure. It's a unique time in life to take in and be like, yo, these are crazy times. Like for no crowd.
It's real. I just I try to be real present with it and real like wow, like look at where we are. But we're thriving. We're surviving.
Yeah. And it goes for the other sports as well. Football here in the UK, the Premier League, these big matches, and there's just nobody there. It's incredible to watch. And you're right, you got to be present in the moment. Chris Matthews says, out of 10, how entertaining is this fight? I'm gonna give it a solid 9. I think it's solid 9.
Yeah,
8,
I think we're like 8, 9. Yeah. The thing it's missing is knockdowns with the drama, but it's credit to both men that they're hanging tough.
Yeah.
From the first again, it's just a huge right hand.
A right hand from Joyce. Right hand from Joyce. Dubois, interestingly, there for a split second. I don't know if you noticed that, took out his gum shield and took a breather. That's something I've never seen. Pretty interesting.
His mouth was probably starting to get swollen too.
Yeah. I don't know
Oh,
I don't say this with confidence. I don't say this with confidence because Dubois has got that power to shut the lights off and say goodnight. But it's slowly starting to look like the ages are showing. The experience is prevailing. It's the dad against the son. It's the older brother against the little brother. I'm getting that vibe slowly. Oh,
yeah.
nice shot there.
Oh,
No, backhand lands.
oh.
Backhand lands. Joyce is getting off
Joyce
these
is coming
shots.
on now.
Oh, another one. Short.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Joyce's face. That's a Joyce round. Joyce's face. And he just...
Look at him. Stares him down as he walks to the corner, man.
Joe Joyce, my friend. You hang out for 2 more rounds. 3 more rounds. You have a very exciting 2021, my friend. You are about to make a huge, huge statement, Joe Joyce.
And that eye of Dubois is shut now. Even when they end swell it and try to open it to you still don't see any whites of his eyes when they're doing that.
And that's
mouth
what
is
zero
open
to a man. No way.
Dubois' mouth is open. They're looking a little, they're whispering into his ear and stuff. They're starting to get worried about what they're looking at, I think.
These last few rounds are going to be definitely interesting. Someone said, for a head-to-head, do Millwall and West Ham. For sure, I think that's a very interesting one. JMX or Jake in boxing. I want to see more of JMX. Jake has been in around more, so we want to see more of JMX. Here we go, round number 10 of a brilliant, intriguing fight here in London between Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois. Joe flicking out that jab.
2, 3, 4 jabs by Joyce to start off the round.
And remember, those are the scoring points. Pop, 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 pop.
Right hand by Dubois, but it's just kind of getting there. It's not like
it's a bit
with authority, It's just more, I threw it,
It's like, when you ooh.
Oh!
Dubois takes a knee. Dubois takes a knee. 7, 8. It's over. It's over.
Oh!
It's all over. It's all over. What have I just seen? What have I just seen? Daniel Dubois takes the knee, and it is all over. Joe,
was
the
it
juggernaut
a right
Joyce.
hand? What made him
Joe,
go down?
the
Was it a right
juggernaut
hand?
Joyce. Yeah, I think it was a short right hand, and the eye of Dubois was too much for him. And respect is shown from both warriors, classy men, and they put on a fantastic performance. Incredible, man. We were saying it all night long. Joyce is going to start finding those right hands, but he has to find it, and he did as soon as the eye of Dubois gave way. And, man, did he land that nice little right hand. Dubois took the knee, and he just didn't get up. That was, wow. What have I just watched, bro? Let's watch it again, the replay.
Here we go.
No, it wasn't even a right hand.
It was a jab.
It was a jab.
He jabbed him right.
It was a
Hit
jab.
him right in the eye.
Wow, he hit him in the eye.
Boom.
And he gave
hit him
way.
right in that swollen eye. I didn't think it was a right hand. I didn't see a right hand. But look, that was it. He had enough.
I'm intrigued. This is a very Kell Brook-esque moment right here. Kell Brook's eye went against Errol Spence Jr. This is the very same thing that happened. Kell Brook's orbital bone broke, and he held in there for about 5 rounds before a shot landed by Errol, and Kell took the knee knowing he couldn't see out of the eye. And he didn't want to take the risk. And I feel like that might have just happened because Daniel Dubois is not a person to quit or give up in the moment. He's a strong.
Look at the flip. Look at
he did it. Oh, the flip is incredible.
Look at the size of that dude.
The flip is incredible.
Look
Joe,
at
the juggernaut Joyce, man. Joe, the juggernaut Joyce has pulled it out of the bag. Wow.
It was beautiful. He just systematically. Joyce he knows what he does well.
Look at the eye.
Terrible. No, Joyce, he's look at him, fresh as a daisy. Look at him.
Wow.
Ooh, who's that? Is that Joe Joyce's woman? Hello.
Steven, I know you got 0 Gucci, but don't let this do to you. You're a man.
You see Joe Joyce's woman?
The respect is definitely mutual. And hey, I would not complain for a second fight in the future. I wouldn't.
You know, and this is just going to make Dubois a better fighter. He's going to have to, especially in this state of the heavyweight division. You got guys who jab, like Tyson Fury has an excellent jab. Anthony Joshua has an excellent jab. Obviously, you know, Joe Joyce is up there as well. Like Luis Ortiz, even those guys. Like this is you can't just be the big guy just knocking people's heads off anymore. You gotta put some skill behind it, and Dubois will get better from it. He's going to have to learn to avoid it, to move his head more, to you know, do something to improve somehow, because that jab isn't is a strong tool in today's heavyweight division, and man, I'm excited to see what Joe Joyce's jab would do against like an Anthony Joshua, against.
I was just gonna say, because we got
you
Chris
know?
Matthews in the comments saying, "Has Joe Joyce got any chance winning a world title?" He's just taken apart and not just knocked him out. He's systematically taken apart the young lion in the heavyweight division, who, in my opinion, outside the top bunch, it can take everyone else out. Now, Joe Joyce has got in there at a time where no one's gonna fight Daniel Dubois, sorry, and broke him down. Of course, Joe Joyce has an opportunity to win a world title. There's no doubt about it in my mind.
Yeah.
But he's going to be an avoided man after this for sure. I don't think many people would want to give him the opportunity. I mean, who would want to?
I'm looking at the Ring Magazine's top 10, and you got Pulev number 10. Oscar Rivas is maybe a fight for Joe Joyce. Michael Hunter is another good one.
I was just going to say Michael Hunter would be a very good fight. I think Michael
Joseph
Hunter.
Parker.
Yeah, Joseph Parker, former world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a fight we've just seen.
Good fight. Good fight.
Wow.
Andy Ruiz really against any of these guys is a good fight as well. You just, you know, he's just with him and Wilder being on the PBC side, you wonder how easily those fights can be made, you know?
Yeah, it's very intriguing. The times are very interesting. And kudos to young Daniel Dubois, man. The geezer at 21 years old captured the British heavyweight title. I don't think many people understand how much of an achievement that is. 21 years of age, he won that. I remember watching it, and I interviewed him after the fight, and I just remember looking up at the guy, and I'm thinking, you are a champion, man. You are incredible. But now the torch has been passed. The British title is now owned by the juggernaut Joe Joyce, and he's also the Commonwealth, European, WBC, Silver, and WBA international champion, Joe Joyce.
Man, how does Joe Joyce do against, you know, maybe let's say a Usyk?
Remember they fought. Remember they have fought.
Joe Joyce and Usyk?
In the amateurs.
Who won that fight?
I think Usyk just nicked it. Or maybe no. I think Joe beat him. I'm not sure. It was a good fight. There was a close fight. A very close fight. I think Usyk's face was a bit busted up after that fight.
I wouldn't doubt it. What a great heavyweight scrap, man.
Yeah, we just witnessed a very technical and a very entertaining British fight. Man, honestly, like, I'll repeat myself, but such respect to both guys for getting in there. They're both champions, man, both warriors. And I mean, to take this fight, both stage in their career, no fans, less money, and very high risk. Fair play. There's not much like that left in the boxing world. Me and you know, bro. Me and you know, first-hand experience. There's not much of that left, especially in the domestic scene. Let's not even talk about the world scene. In the domestic scene, in the lower scene, no one really wants to take a risk before they get opportunities. And these guys stepped up to the plate.
Paid. No, they really did. And in a time when you know, you take a loss, especially in boxing, and people kind of put you at the back of the line. You know what I mean? I think boxing's changing in that aspect in a lot of ways, because we've kind of learned from UFC that, you know, it's not always the case. Just because, you know, a fighter loses one fight doesn't mean he's on the slide forever. You know what I mean? But kudos to both guys, because, you know, obviously it's someone stepping ahead in line. You know what I mean? And that person is Joe Joyce, and he I think he took a big step in front in line, because I'm looking at these top 10, and the bottom half of the heavyweight, the top 10 in ring is Pulev, who's fighting Joshua, so he's busy. Oscar Rivas, I don't know what his deal is. Michael Hunter's fighting soon, or just fought on like a card in Mexico. You know, you got Joseph Parker Povetkin, obviously is fighting White soon. So I mean, I think this Joe Joyce win, you know, puts him in there. I don't know who you would kick out really in the top 10, but you know, now like say the Michael Hunter or like, you know, Parker might even be interested in a Joe Joyce
Michael
fight now.
Hunter's a free agent right now, so I think that fight is very intriguing.
Yeah, no, that's good. You know, like I don't know, that's some good fights can be made. And what's good about Joe Joyce that I think maybe people will, you know, maybe mistakenly try to take the fight with him is because he's easily hittable. Like we saw what tonight, Dubois was tagging him pretty,
Brother,
you know,
he's hittable, but motherfucker will not
but
go
he's not going
down.
anywhere, bro. He's not going
I was
anywhere.
so shocked, not at the fact that he took those shots. It's the fact that who's throwing those shots. When Daniel Dubois lands, it's good night. It's over. It's over. Go to sleep. Have a bit of milk. Go to sleep. You got 8 hours of sleep you need.
Milk.
All right. You got some
A
in
little
the
warm
morning.
milk.
Get some hot chocolate milk in you. Go to sleep. Right. If you go, it's that type. Daniel Dubois is basically your mom when you're younger, right? You need to be asleep before she gets there. You need to be asleep before the
Santa's
right
not
hand.
coming unless you go to
Santa's not
sleep.
coming. Listen. You need to be asleep before the right hand lands, or else you know you're gonna feel it. Like how you know our mums, you know, put us through that when we were younger. But
I hear you.
listen, the guy just ate it like I ate food on the live stream. Not a fuck given. He munched it up, and I'm always gonna say it. That is what Zero Coochie does to a man.
I'm always gonna say it. Man, I looking at these top 10, I want to see Joyce. Huh?
I said, what a sight to see Dubois take a knee up. It's so weird.
Are they interviewing them yet on your station? I'm just getting the ring right now.
They've not showed it.
Yeah, I don't have it either. I want to hear what they have to say.
Took a few years, probably took 3.5 years later on world champions. I'm not saying it's over for him. I'm saying he's got a little bit of
Slip says I feel bad for Dubois. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's the younger one. He's, you know, he has time to get better and come back.
No, Dubois 23 years of age. He's got the whole of his career ahead of him. If anything, this fight's done him good because 2 reasons. People will think he can be defeated now, so those bigger fights are definitely on the table. And it's a massive learning experience for him to fight someone like Joe Joyce who has that experience. Listen, they can only take it in and thank God for the experience he's got. And thank God he's come out. They both come out safe, as my friend Tony Bellew would say. You know, they can go home to their wife and kids. If they have any wife and kids, I don't think they do.
This is I've never liked dual interviews after a fight. Like, especially if there was a little bad blood or something. Like, you earned your right to talk your little shit if you want to, you know.
Yeah, of course. Let me see. Actually, I want to see it. I've been a fan of dual interviews. I want to see it. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. See, interesting. That. I fucking love Joyce, man. I'm blessed with a good chin. Just watching the interview, guys. We're not being quiet for no reason. We're watching the post-fight interviews.
He said I felt his power and I was happy to take it.
Yeah.
I don't like doing interviews.
I like it. I like the fact that
let like if the loser wants to stick around and the loser of the contest wants to stick around, like that's even tough, I feel. But You'll get better, brother. You'll get better. Yeah, get Dubois out of there. Let him take a shower, man.
Yeah, why were they stopping him?
Yeah, just let him take a shower, bro. Let him get out of there.
Bunsy is so extra. Fucking Bunsy's always screaming everything.
I can't believe this man is talking as clearly as he is, as many right hands he ate on the chin, bro.
Incredible. Listen, we'll stay on after this, but guys, I'm gonna switch off the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. What a fight it was. Honestly, big kudos for everyone that tuned in because we're starting on this boxing thing. So I appreciate everyone. Listen, the boxing world isn't ready for Viper Sport. They know of Viper Sport, but they don't. They know of the old Viper Sport.
They're about to know.
They're about to know. They know of the old Viper Sport. They're going to find out about the new Viper Sport. And the main thing they're going to find out is about the community. So let's get together. Let's keep spreading the content. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Go subscribe to KOI Sports. He's got a fantastic gaming show coming up. He's done a few episodes before, but I'm telling you now, they're about to get more lit, very lit, and the content is always flowing from the other side of the world. So if you want to see what's going on the West Coast of America, KO is your man. Steven is your man. So make sure to subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing Chelsea against Spurs live watch along with Nuno the Man and As the 8, and I think Esme Heard might be on here as well. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Other than that, I'll catch you guys shortly.